All right, y'all. I'm really about to embark on something. It feels like I'm about to write a dissertation or something. Like that's how heavily involved I want to get into this research. But I came on here to let you all know about this and see if this is something like a rabbit hole that you all would like to come down and join me in. The discovery of our bloodlines. And I'm not talking about what you see on the surface, the skin tone, the hair complexion, eye color, and this could go for any ethnicity. If we are divine ones, first and foremost, we are not completely tied to the physical because there's that supernatural, that spirituality, all of the metaphysical components that we have instilled into our soul, our spirit. But physically, there has to be a DNA bloodline sort of relation here because of the physical. So even though I can't really confirm on the physical my lineage, I can't do that. I can't do that. On the spiritual, we should be able to confirm that. Not only confirm that, we should also be able to call on that, rely on that, find out who we are actually connected to. And when I say who we are connected to, like who, period. Are we disciples? Does our bloodline consist of us being the sons and daughters of? This is the question mark. Who are we the sons and daughters of? So this rabbit hole began for me like today. Just a while ago, I just started hearing just certain messages. And it's like I've visited this before and it got really, really exciting for me intensely, but I put it on the back burner. I actually wanted to find out more about Judaism, but like the Hebrew Judaism. I felt a calling to that. And in my mind, I'm like, there are no black Jewish people. Well, there's Whoopi Goldberg. I started going through that whole generic, chronological. I believe Sammy Davis Jr. was Jewish. That's where my mind went. And it's like, wait a minute. No, no, that's really surface level. That's really celebrity. It seems like it might have been just, I don't know if it was a conscious decision for them or not. Or it was just something for them to just stay inside of the circle that they converted to Judaism since they're celebrities, right? But it was more than that for me. I've never thought to even, research Judaism at all. I've known Jewish people, very nice people, and they know me. And have done a lot of things for me, I would say, favoritism-wise. And they're beautiful people to me. But it went deeper for me because it's like, well, why would I be considering Judaism? But today, now my spirit has been infiltrated with, no, you need to find out who you're a direct descendant of. That's the energy, y'all. And I'm saying this to you as well. It can't just be, oh, my mom's Irish and my dad's from Scotland, so our lineage is there. No. If we're divine ones, we are direct descendants from divine energy. Who was that energy connected to on the physical? We've heard all of the big names of the Bible, right? But I can say personally for me, I've sat in church all my life, but the stories never resonated with me. I've said this before. You could ask me about a story in the Bible. I might catch it. I might not. everybody knows Noah's Ark, and they know Moses, and they know Jesus, and they know Mary being the mother of Jesus, and they know about Egypt and, things that happened with the Red Sea, like all of like the big stories. Like we can all kind of say, yeah, I know about that. But I've never really gone in depth. I'm not really a scripture Bible reading person because I never have been. It wasn't until my spiritual journey and then me divining with tarot cards was the connection made that, wait a minute, hold up. How is it that I'm picking up on this energy as it pertains to you and I, as if we are the people of the Bible that were forgotten about? Why? And I didn't question it. I just went with it. When you're channeling, you don't question anything, or at least, you shouldn't, as long as you trust your source, and you're reliable, honest, your integrity matters, all of that good stuff. You're not in any lower vibrations and all that good stuff. As long as you are in check and the information you're receiving checks out, it's legitimate, you should trust it. So my whole thing was with spirituality, me picking up what feels like, are we the lost sons and daughters of Christ or Christ consciousness that, we carry today, or we believe in, we abide by, we act by, excuse me, we are knowledgeable of? Is that us? And when I say us, it could be anyone, but if you're tapped into that divine connection, you can relate to it. But my thing is, don't you want to know who you're a direct descendant of? So I say all this to say, y'all, I'm about to head down this rabbit hole because I Googled. What did I Google? The first thing I Googled was, I can't even tell you because I'm already in the rabbit hole. I could tell you where I ended up, to where I had to stop and record a message for you all. The 12 tribes of Judah are directly connected with Jesus. I'm not talking about, the depiction of Jesus being blonde hair, blue eyed, or even the copper skin with the hair like wool. I'm talking about that bloodline energy of Jesus, right? No matter what he looked like. But that connection is being made. So now I'm going through each of the 12 tribes. Mind you, they're all lost tribes. Nobody's seen these tribes ever. They didn't, after they were exalted or whatever happened to them, they've been heard of no more. But don't you think the sons and daughters are out here amongst us? What if we are a son or daughter of said tribe that is no longer in existence? So what I'm finding interesting is, as I'm going one by one to Google each tribe, they're going to, Wikipedia, Google, AI. That should be fun, asking AI about the tribes. They're giving you characteristics even. I'm a visual person. I want to see pictures, but I'm not saying they're giving you images of what the people look like. They may. I didn't even get that far yet, but I'm just reading. But already I'm 2 tribes in, and they're telling me about stones. One of the tribes had a ruby as their stone. Okay, so now we're getting into crystals. But I thought the Bible was against crystals. But these are the 12 tribes of Judah. I'm only 2 in, and both of those have crystals or stones as one of their main things. Even flowers represent them. It's like a state. Like a state would have a flower. They would have a whatever, to categorize that state. You would know that state by this. And I'm finding these characteristics. This is going to be fun for me because I love stuff like this. I just never knew that it was there. I've heard the tribes of Judah. I couldn't tell you there were 12 until just now. But already I'm seeing things associated with these tribes that we are told are demonic or bad. And then would it not make sense that they would wipe these 12 tribes away that were the chosen by God, of God, and that's what this is. That's who these tribes represent, the chosen. Y'all, all I'm saying is, and I'm about to jump back in the books, is we need to discover our direct tie to this divine energy that we know so much about, that we represent, that we are connected to, that we rely on, that we trust, we believe with our whole hearts, our spirits, our minds, like we can't deny it. But let's make the connection. I'm scanning through all 12 of these tribes to see what resonates with me. Even though we're talking about, 600 BC? That would be before Christ. But there still has to be a connection, a tie. If they could tell me the favorite colors of the people of the tribe, maybe. But, that's silly, but I'm just trying to make it more of a resonating energy. Like, I want to know which tribe is mine. That's where I am. Because it's really difficult for me to even want to believe or try to deny that I'm not a part of the lineage at this point. There's no way. We are the chosen. Not only are we chosen, there's also that component of being a divine connection, source of energy that we're connected to. That's divine. We have to find out of that divinity where we belong. And that's my goal at this point, is to do my due diligence and research and study. It may take me a year. It may take 2 years. I may never stop learning about this, but I'm on it. And I encourage you all to do the same. And I hope this helps.